Hello and welcome to the next episode in this video series where we're checking out submissions to the DungeonCrawler GameJam of 2026. And this time we will have a look at Goatstock by DamienDe, aka Poison Studios. But before we get into the description and then jump into the game, here's a brief overview of this year's Game Jam. This year's DungeonCrawler Game Jam has been completely organized by the community, including donations for the prizes. The rules might look complicated, but can be summarized very quickly. Essentially, the goal is to make a grid-based dungeon crawler with first-person perspective like Wizardry, Dungeon Master or Legend of Grimrock. And like these games, the game must have combat or a substitute, a way to win, to lose, and a character value like hit points, which can also be increased. While the game itself needs to be made within the 9 days of the jam, it is allowed to prepare and to reuse code and assets as well as using AI. You also got to pick and implement one of the 4 themes revealed at the start of the jam. In total, more than 75 valid entries have been submitted in the jam, freely available for everyone to try out. And the winners are determined by votes from the community. Purpose of my videos is solely to provide feedback and entertainment. And with that said, let's get back to today's game. Goatstock by DamienDe, aka Poison Studios. And before we jump into the game, let's have a brief look at the description here. Important, there is a bug in this build, be careful when using teleporters, just walk onto them, but don't move around anymore at the moment. The position of the character seems to be off when moving during teleportation. I hope that I don't intuitively just move onwards, so this is something which could happen. You are not the hero. Branford Gorekiller is the hero, but he is missing and maybe in deep trouble. Find him and clean up his mess. This is a 3D dungeon crawler for the DungeonCrawler Jam 2026. I chose the theme Cleaning Up the Hero's Mess. Yeah. If the web version does not load after a couple of seconds or has any game-breaking problems, you can download the Windows build, which should be fine. And this is what I already did. I downloaded the zip here. In the Windows version, a licenses text file is included, which should contain all used pre-made assets in the game. The sprites are mostly my creation, but the textures, for example, are from a very cool texture pack. Okay, we do have this submission page, and we will have a look here as well, because here we can, well, see what theme was implemented, but that was already described there. But we can also see like the homemade graphics. Most graphics were created by the team during the jam. The external graphics, some graphics assets were downloaded or made prior to the jam, and external audio, some audio assets were downloaded or made prior to the jam. Okay, so but there was some graphics were created during the jam, as also was mentioned here on the page. Also, there is no AI generation apparently in this game. So let's have a look at Goatstock by DamienDe. And here we are in a Goatstock Cultist Gathering. Alright, let's start. Interesting.
Oh my god!
Awesome voice acting. Melbrands, you're old enough now. Time you learned something useful for once. Go on, join that hero and be his apprentice. There, that one over there, Branford Gorekiller. He doesn't look so bad. Off you go. Then I can finally have some fun with your mother again. Oh, curse you, father. Funny how nobody ever mentions there what a bunch of bloodthirsty drunk maniacs these heroes really are. And me, the lowly apprentice, I get to trail behind him, scrubbing away the mess like some kind of glorified janitor. Thanks to the holy Mike, I survived the tentacle monster and the stormy sea. Now, where am I? Looks like a deserted smuggler's den, and I can already feel that gore killer littered the space with his crap. Okay, so behind here you can see the movement thingies. It also shows in the text there. Oh, this is for looking up, and this is for looking down. And this is for center, I guess. Okay. We will need to see if we actually need to use that. Oh, there's nice. Oh, and there's an enemy. Okay, let's first fight that enemy. Oh. So it's real time? Oh, okay. Punch! Okay, we have a cooldown for our punch, I guess. Yes. Okay, 5 of 8 hit points. Broken sword. Right hand. Broken sword active, melee. Okay, punch and attack. Because... Okay. So, pressing the 1 button, and this is on the same cooldown. Okay. Compass. Oh, cool. So the interface added a compass. Okay, that's nice. So you have this more immersive, interactive interface. So we can climb up. Let's explore the interface first. So I'm already hearing there is the loop that's not super clean. You see that there's when the audio track comes to an end, there's there's a stop of pause, and then it starts again, and this is a bit harsh. So I think we automatically regenerated, or did we? Well, anyways, we have 10 HP again. Forward, okay. Backward, left, right. Yeah, standard controls. Look up is R and F. Okay, so we don't need to use that then. And reset is T. Look out for ledges to climb up. On the right you have your inventory, and it are 6 more slots to put items into. Items in these slots give you skills. Or passive bonuses. The slots on the left are your hands, so put a dagger or something in them. You can scroll the inventory with a mouse wheel or the buttons under it. Oh, and you get hit points for putting new items into... new items into the inventory. Oh, we also have... this is for muting. And there's the full screen button. Okay, I was missing that one. But now the recording broke. So let me fix that real quick. Alright, here we are again. Okay. So, and that last thing, okay. So I was wondering, because, I mean, the game started in this small window, then I maximized the window, and I still had the border on the top, but this way you can put it in real full screen. Okay. So, we can move the crate. Interesting. I can climb up there. But we will not do that now. Klung. You killed a crab. Okay. So regarding the perspective and movement, yeah, it's perfect. The perspective, you have some a bit of the floor you can see, the walls left and right, you have the perfect orientation, and it's queuing up the movement, so that's also fine. I think what's a bit unnecessary is the queuing up of attacks, maybe. I can't fully judge that yet. Yeah, if you're attacking and then moving, nothing will happen. So this is maybe wipe off blood. Maybe this is a protection against, like, dancing. Oh, the last witness. And this is giving me a bonus, right? HP 2, defense 1. We don't see... This helm has seen too much. It would rather you see less. Okay. Wipe off blood. Nice idea. Okay. And we have more blood. And I think there was an enemy to the left. No, there's not. We have... Not the Tooth Fairy. Leech 2. Okay. So we get actually max HP for each item we take. I'm not sure. Also not sure if we actually need to clean that stuff. Health potion. Okay. Well, let's climb up there then. That was not... Oh, okay, nice. So we can look down. But if we double tap, we can also jump down. Okay, so there's a door. There must be a mechanism somewhere to open this door. So we don't know if we actually need to... Oh, and there's some blood over there. But I'm not sure... No, we can't do anything there. T was... Okay. So, mechanism. I didn't see any button or something. No. So we can also climb up here. But it's also not leading to anything. Oop. Okay. Climb up. Climb up. And we found a goblin toothpick. So these are giving something active and something passive. Passive critical strike 10% and HP regen. Okay, we do have leech already. And there does not seem to be a point of equipping 2 weapons besides of maybe having, I don't know, maybe a frost attack and fire attack or something, but for now we don't have that. Oh, I can jump across here. Cool. Nice. Hello? Are you a friendly zombie? I guess not. Ah, now it's attacking. Yeah, you moved backward. Okay. There's another zombie. Okay. Yeah, so the attacking, maybe the queuing up of the attacking is is a bit unnecessary, or maybe only starts queuing up if it's like in the last split second or half second or something. Because usually when I am attacking, I rather spam or click attack, attack, attack or something. And there must be a mechanism somewhere, yeah. Okay. I think I need something heavy, like a crate here. I didn't I just saw one a moment ago? Yeah, but it's down there, so maybe we can bring it up somehow. Oh, oh, okay. So that one is also much faster. Arrows. Okay. Switch. Okay. Yeah, we are basically leeching up to full HP. Poison duration cooked up in a night of bad decisions. How spread on your blade. Now spread on your blade like marmalade. Aha. It's, yeah, okay, so we just take it there. Okay, and we open the door, and now we can take in the... Can we? No, we can't. Okay. Plop. Nice. Of course, this graphical style doesn't quite fit, right? This is like this comic type, and this is more pixel art, maybe. So the graphics, then generally, I think they are pretty fine. The interface is great, and this also fits together. Then the surrounding is okay, but it doesn't fit quite as well to the interface. And yeah, the enemies are also more of like this comical style. There is a weird... This is glowing. A weird effect, which I guess is because, well, this is basically 3D, and in that 3D there's 2 pixel art, which is then like squished and whatnot, and it's also scaled. So it looks a bit odd, but yeah, like if you printed that with a bad printer somehow. We have this melee 2, passive critical strike. Okay, but now we need to think about, what items do we actually want to take in our inventory here as active. This has some leech, so let's use this. Not sure if you fall down there. Oh, and we can wipe off some blood. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm doing that. Maybe we... Oh, I can jump across there, but I don't want to. Maybe we get some... And here you can also see that, like, this is... maybe we get some high score at the end of how much blood we've cleaned or something like that. Huh. Okay, let's jump there. No, we do not want to quit the game, but we also cannot save, so I'm not sure what happens if we Oh, that was the wrong one. Yeah, so I'm attacking into the nothing, which is still queued up. Magic Flame. Uh-huh. Active fire, passive fire. Okay. Burns brighter than a very small sun. Cast. Uh-huh. Okay, maybe I can just use... But if it's passive one... What's that supposed to mean? Maybe it just adds fire to another fire or something like that. Better go away. Okay, wipe off blood. And we got a key. Should open a door somewhere. Can we burn anything here? No. Okay. Okay, we have a campfire stick, melee, fire 1, passive, light. Okay, makes a little bit of light. Melee 1. This one also has a berserk attack. I mean, I can decide on using this. Passive critical strike. But this is also regenerating. We have arrows, but we can't do anything with them. Maybe I should have found a bow already. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, this is doing both damage options. Leech. Let's take this. Yeah, okay. Wipe off blood. Can we open... No, we can't. Like, open the map. We also cannot... down and up. Ah, okay. So maybe we could have... in the other area, because we had this crossroad thing. Well, let's first continue exploring this area here. This is ice, magic duration 2. Okay, this might be freezing the enemy. Spine harvester. Passive edge. Anatomically ambitious. Oh, we can climb up. But there's no secret or anything. No. Okay. There we cannot climb up. We have been there now. Can we extinguish that thing? That's Ice Bite. No, we cannot. Okay. This is... This is where we were coming from. Yeah, leap across. And then we had this here. And we don't get like into spikes or something like with like with Prince of Persia. Hello, ghost girl. Can you please help me? I think I'm lost. Please bring me to myself. Look for the symbol of death near the sand. Bound to this gem. Symbol of death near the sand. Well, sand should be outside then, I guess. But I don't remember that there has been any symbol. Ah, I didn't see the moon before. So... I don't know. Near the sand. Maybe we will find a different area with sand. But... here... I don't see anything. Now, symbol of death near the sand. Splinter rune. What was that? It turns every wound into several smaller, meaner wounds. Magic defense. Magic defense 20 might also be good. This is just... let's take this. Okay, well, I have no idea where to use the soul gem. Increasing the freeze duration. For this one, freeze duration. Huh. There's some torch running away. Huh. I think I need a key here. We do have a key. But... what was that torch thing? I think that's... that might just be a display issue then. Okay. Okay, now we are in the sand. Do you want to go to the outside? Oh, yes. Finally, I am out of that stinky smuggler's cave. There was so much of Brantford stuff lying around. Soon I will not be able to carry all of this crap. Passive. 2 mana points. Well, actually, I didn't think about mana. Evade and speed. Okay. We don't have any death runes here. Robin's cap. HP MP, lower cooldown. Healing 1 makes you look like a brave man. Makes you target for tax collectors. Okay. Passive. Mana. Okay, let's switch that again. We also have blood over here. In the town. And there's some monsters, okay. Hello, Helmut. Blessed are you, my child. We live in dangerous times. A champion of the gods was here not long ago. He cleansed our streets from the evil hellspawn, but made a little bit of a mess. And a little while later, the dead started to rise in the cemetery behind the village. Maybe first you could clean the stains from our walls, maybe at least 5 walls. Then the light of the holy Mike would shine upon you. Okay. Climb up. What's that? Also light. Burns with a stubborn reddish glow. Like the dungeon itself, refuses to sleep. It's just passive. Okay. Climb up. Arrows. Let's take them. Okay. Down. Healing 3 and healing 2 passive. Closes wounds with general golden thread. Pride remains untreated. A really tough decision now. I don't know. Leech. I am not... let's not use that for now. Maybe... So this is a healing book. Oh, we have a well here. Can we use that? No. Ilsbeth. Don't listen to the idiots here. The cultists never hurt anyone. Well, at least not during the festival. I hope you are not with that Christ sword swinging fighter guy. Here, look at that pamphlet. They just want a meetup once a year. The damned old fool. Branford has it for those cultists. You cannot let this idiot slip from your eyesight. I hope he did not kill too many of those robed dudes. Goatstock, cultic gathering, mosh pit madness, a metal liquor, occultant ritual and roll, conclave of the 7th sigil. So this is a cultist festival thing. Okay, let's take the flyer. Oh, active as melee 8. What? Okay, that seems to be a bit strong. Okay, a piece of cheese. Stinky cheese. Passive HP 5, poison duration 2, poison resist. Okay. Greetings, stranger. I hope you are not another lunatic. We just finished cleaning up the village square. Yesterday, a crazy dude with a sword hacked his way through those pesky hipster cultists. Not that I am saying that anything is wrong, saying. With that, but there was so much blood. But anyway, I have enough problems as it is. You see, my daughter, Mira, was kidnapped by one of the cultists, and now I'm afraid that they will sacrifice her to some demon. Maybe you can look at the ruins northwest of the village. There's a reward. My beloved Cassandra, my precious pig, what have they done to you? Having little gathering, they said. They will turn down the sacrifices at night, they said. Then this hero appears and they go crazy and transform Cassandra into this abomination. Please help her and free her from her suffering. And an axe. Melee 6. And HP 4. Okay. Collects what life still owes. And what's that? Healing For the gentle murderer with a fashion sense. Okay. This is actually rather big. So I guess we can, use that over here. And I guess you are a Cassandra. You killed monster. Let's put these arrows together. Maybe we will need them at some point. But I guess first we would need to find something to like this. Ranged 4, piercing 10. Okay, we should probably equip that when we need to shoot something on range. So there's another wall to clean. I'm not sure if we... Oh, there's another one. I guess we should have enough now. You cleaned up nicely. From now on, I will heal you with the power of the Holy Mic. Well, thank you. And by the gods, may my beloved Cassandra rest her soul. You helped me out, so I want to repay you. It is not much, but it may help you. The empty circle. Critical strike 25%. There's something missing from its center, and perhaps from you as well. Not a fan of critical strike. Okay, so we still do not know. The soul of little girl is bound to this gem. What we can do for this, we should find runes at the sand, but... Oh, this is a different area. Okay. This is where we were coming from. I need to get some orientation here with... Okay, we can climb up. Oh. No. Nice. Melee 4. Stun duration. 1 second. Heavy attack. Also passive stun duration. I'm not sure. This might then be better than the freeze. I'm not sure. Leap across. Oh, okay. We are also at 36 hit points now. Okay, so I don't see anything else. So we can continue in the south. And this is the west to the ruins. Wasn't this where I was coming from? Back to the cave. No. Okay, so we have two paths. We have to the ruins and we can go to the south. Let's go to the south first. Yeah, I mean, this combination appears to be super strong. Passive speed. What? I'm up here. Slightly cursed wand. Rune of Misfired Miracles. 10 mana points. Poison duration, poison resist. Okay. I can climb up here. Jump across. Okay. So these are gravestones, I guess. Yeah. But I don't... maybe there... No, we can't climb on that one. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's an entry. Huh. Maybe we can... I guess we will get into that building during through this cave here. Starfall pendant, healing. A tiny crystal glows like a dying comet. It burns brighter in danger. Critical strike, piercing to just one. It's all passive. I guess the further we go, the less we need the regeneration and stuff. Oh. Ah, okay, he's attacking. Attack! Attack! Skeleton warrior, okay. Wasn't all that strong. And now we are in, yeah. A slightly cursed wand. Melee 1, passive, mana points 6, magic, fire, ice. Not technically a weapon. Tell that to the broken in skulls. Mana points. I like the leech. So, I guess we didn't really need that. Okay. So I'm not sure what I was supposed to do there. But now we can only continue to the ruins. Melbourne. So this is the place. The cultist festival took place. I hope Brantford did not harm too many of those cultist guys. But thinking about those tentacles at sea, something must have gone horribly wrong. Oh. I mean, they do attack me, so I do not have any other choice. Okay. Okay. But the empty circle. Something missing. Okay, we already had one of these. So I guess we need to activate a bridge. Somehow. Leap across. Yeah. And again. Can also leap there. Climb. Climb. Hello. Monk. They also have a different graphic when they're stunned, apparently. Okay, we have a shield. 8 HP, and we have so many HP that I don't see too much of a use for that. Ah, here's a key. Oops. Red key. Uh-huh. Oh, we actually used up all our inventory space. So now I need to drop stuff again. Okay. Let's clean some, wash out off some blood. We can't climb. Okay. Climb. 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 Uh-huh. Am I supposed to... I mean... This was a clear path to the... to this roof, but... Oh. Maybe I'm not supposed to be here, I'm not too sure. Though... Ah. The wet spellbook. Let's drop some cheese. Poison duration. No, I will also just drop that now. Climb up. Nope. Climb. Uh-huh, a new helmet. But I guess we can drop this one. HP, magic, and defense. Defense 1. Not sure. Let's just drop some stuff. Oh! Okay, we can't hit him that way. Ah, okay. So the combat is almost... Oh. Almost turn-based. Because of the very high cooldowns. Defense 2. I moved around a bit chaotically here, so now we are on... leap across. Oh, there's a book. Fireball. Uh-huh. Okay, can't hit. Fireball, magic flame. Boop. What's this? 8 HP, 4 mana, lower cooldown. That seems to be good. Magic defense 28%. I will... Oh, there's another item. So many items! Leech 1. Mana, 1 lower cooldown. Yeah. Okay. Wipe off blood. Let's see if we can... can open the... Oh, make a bridge or something. And I think that's... Yeah, that's the one I dropped there. Uh-huh. Lo 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 lo. No, I can't enter there. So we have been jumping from... Yeah, and then I actually jumped over there first, so... We can climb up there, but okay, that doesn't seem to be anything to open a path. Wipe off blood. Climb up. Nope. Okay. Oh, I think I need a key here. Do we have a key? Yes, we do. Spawn. I would have liked to do that quest, but it seems like we could be past that. Oh. Melee 5. Heavy attack. Oh, want down the next level of the dungeon? No. I think this might actually be what is meant with the teleporter, if we go into the next zone. And continuing movement. Okay. I'd like to find out about this soul gem. So let's go back to the start. And I will have another look around there. Oh, there's another. And we can also... Yes. We can also dump some stuff in the village now. I mean, we could dump it anywhere else, but... This is a healing book. Fireball. So we do have some room again. And this is where we were coming from. Back to the caves. I mean, this isn't a huge area. And it was saying something regarding runes at the sand or something. No. So here we are back at the beach. This may be. I didn't see that before. Because we have equipped that one. Okay, that's... doesn't seem to work. Maybe we need to... punch... cast... we can walk through the door. The remains of a little child. So sad. You set me free. Please keep this gem as a gift. I will grant you a little something extra. Okay. I don't know what little extra we got. But yeah, apparently we solved that. Okay. There, leap. Yes. We also have this well, but we couldn't do anything with that. Let me cure your wounds. Well, thank you. Look at the pamphlet. The cult is not evil. Okay. Greetings, stranger. Hope you are not another lunatic. We finished. Okay. Okay, I guess we can only go to the ruins. Okay, leap. 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 And walk. If we look down, we also cannot clean that. Okay. Next level of the dungeon. Damn, I think I can just about smell this dumbass. If I have to pick up another one of his stinking boots or clean another blade encrusted with the blood of his enemies, I will go mental. Okay, compose yourself. It will all be over soon, I hope. Okay, it looked like there was some water in here, but maybe not. Ooh! Ouch! Well, actually didn't do anything. A sword. Melee, poison 1, poison range 2. Magic defense 25%. Makes every bad plan feel legendary. Oh. Just checking for some... This is the way we were coming from. It looked like that there might be some secret passage or something. Like... Or maybe we need to kill that thing. No. Hello? Okay, it's just a normal enemy. Okay. Leap across. The red visor. Oh. So what is the red visor doing? HP defense lower cooldown. No. Ah, okay, this is the teleporter then. A shield. Passive with just 10 mana. A key. We need a key. We have a key, but first we explore the rest. Two of them. Melee 4, Ice 2, Freeze Duration 1, Passive, blah 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 blah, okay. Sword passed from a traitor to traitor. But this flyer is pretty good. It's also interesting that in some cases, when I'm moving and then I'm casting, it's actually using a normal attack instead of casting. Oh. Rune of Over-Enthusiasm. HP 5, MP 6, Magic 2, Freeze Duration 1. Every spell burns brighter than intended. Okay, so does the carpet. HP, MP... Okay, let's exchange this. Okay, this seems to be like a boss room or something. So let's first go into the door. Maybe that was just a special item or something. Yeah, we do have a key. Uh-huh. So let's... Nah, nothing useful. Myra. Did my old man send you? Oh my god, I can't. I just can't. He always does this and sends stranger after me. Can't a girl just have a good time and party? Go back to him and tell him I'm fine, but I will come back after midnight. Dude, did you see my girl? She's totally rad. Absolutely bodacious. Uh-huh. The Widowmaker's Core. Melee, fire, blade, sing drone. Okay. I mean, we could now move back to town. But I will not do that. So, let's continue our path here. Actually, is there something? No. Okay, so is this like a boss room thing, or... Mechanism. I don't see any mechanism. Doesn't work that way. Huh. If we look up, I mean, this is a bit suspicious, but oof. In this room, I don't see any kind of mechanism or secret thing in some way. Okay. So maybe we need to get somewhere completely different. Or maybe we need to get back first and tell about Myra. Yeah, leap across. That's the other side with a teleporter. I don't see anything else in this. I mean, obviously we need to find a mechanism. But I think if we just move back, we will probably just get a reward or something. Yeah, it would be nice if there was some way to make a connection there. Okay. Leap across. Leap across. Leap across. Leap. No, just move. Yes. Please let me catch my breath for a moment. You saw my daughter? She's safe? That's good to her. But you did not drag her home, so I can only give you my old sword as a reward. Not the new one. The cool one. Just as I don't get what I want from life. Well, this isn't the sword at all. Melee 3, piercing 4. Fixes problems decisively and permanently. Yeah, but as expected, that doesn't really bring us forward, so now I'm not quite sure what we are supposed to do. Or is there like we can wipe off some blood? And there's another enemy, which I did not see before. Not that this makes any difference. Yes. So we need to find a mechanism. Okay. There was just a key. Then we have... Yeah. Did my old man send you? Okay. There's nothing else. So the only path we can take is this one. Hmm. There must be a mechanism somewhere to open the door. But where? We also cannot attack. Casts. Maybe if we look around and then we can maybe click something which is higher up or so. I mean, this would be a bit odd. It's also a bit odd that these buttons here are no longer working behind my frame here. I mean, it was not required previously to go like pixel hunting, so I doubt that it is the case now. How do I get through the door? But there's really nothing which would point towards that. We also do not have like any additional key or something. Maybe we need to use the wand which we found in the other area. Which otherwise did not have any use. No. Or maybe I'm completely wrong in this area and there is another house in the village. But I kind of doubt that. Up the ruins. So this is the very south of this village. And we were able to climb up there. We can't go in there. It's just like decoration. No, there's nothing else in the village. Unless we need to climb up. So let's do that again. But I don't have high hopes for that. That seemed to be rather... Well, it kind of must be intended. But maybe not to this degree. Yeah, this has to be a bug. And dependent on where I'm going down there, I might also get stuck, I guess. Oh, okay, I can just jump all the way down. I have no idea where to continue now, so I will go back to this area. Leap across. Wait. Yeah, this is definitely the other side. There's nothing in this area here. No button or anything. No secrets. Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to continue, and maybe it's also broken. I mean, there's always a chance. So a mechanism somewhere. Yeah, let me have a look if I find anything in the comments. Because otherwise I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Doesn't seem to be any button, any secret. This is suspicious here. But it's not like we could do anything here. We cannot run into that. I also cannot attack the door. Or use any item on the door. My mechanism. So maybe we need to look up at the specific point. But this feels very unlikely. And this is also not like this is... there must be a mechanism. Okay. This is definitely not intended, right? So maybe the door is even supposed to be open already. Okay, I will check the comments if I find anything. 1 second. I think I might have found it. And maybe... Yeah, just moving on certain tiles here does the trick. I saw a video by Zoltan Kozina. He also did not realize, I think from the video I've seen, that he opened the door doing so. There is this audible cue that you do something, but because you uncover the map, what you see, and you also do not have any indication that there's a pressure plate, it's not clear that you open the door that way. So that is one of the reasons why in other games it makes sense, like in, for example, in Might and Magic 345, that you make sure to walk on every single tile and that the map is really like a lawnmower, that you were on every single tile, because every single tile might trigger something. This is the case here. The unfortunate part is that, well, in the rest of the game, of course, you could see these, like the pressure plate before, that was visible, so there was no indication that I should just run around everywhere. And the other thing is that you uncover the map by just looking at stuff, and not by actually walking there. Okay. There's another teleporter, but... Oh. Okay. I will just ignore that for now. Evade 20%, speed 1. Every step announces confidence. Okay. Don't think we need that. So there's a teleporter. He was just firing against the wall. Okay. Okay, it seems like we might need to step into the teleporter. Want to use the teleporter? Yes. What's that? Active melee, fire, ice, poison, random. Passive critical strike, evade. These dice create random elemental effects on an attack. We can try that, but... melee, leech 2, melee 1 HP. Leech is nice, but it's not enough. Okay. There are some... There's a ladder. Oh! And now we can go back to the town that way. Cool. Nice that we have this, like, shortcut now. Okay. So let's go deeper into the depths here. Yes. Smells of piss and shit and sweat. HP for MP. Defense. Regeneration. I think the freeze duration is actually pretty good, so I will keep that. Healing. Okay. Maybe we can also just use that and see if it actually does something with the danger thing. Hello? Hello? I'm not a fan of these dice. Nah. Let's use this again. And I didn't see anything happening with that, so I will just... The nice thing here with the freeze duration, yeah, that should help quite a lot. I can climb up there, okay. They are not helping too much. Oh! Abyssion. Okay. That's the hero, I guess. Branford Gore Killer. Ha! So, you found me. This is absolutely not what it looks like. I did not kill the high priest during the ritual. All this is, sexual stuff. Okay then, well, let's go home. Uh-huh. So, it was I that cleaned up all Gore Killer's mess. It was I that killed the demon, but as every single time before, he is the one that gets taken care of. One day I will be the one, will be the hero. I will be recognized by the people. I will have my glory. And then I will go home, sit down with a bowl of cereals, and father will never ever again will have fun with mother. Ah ha 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 ha. Click to end the game. Alright, well, it looks like this guy is actually 50 already, so it's a bit... Alright, so click to end the game. I'm not sure if it then closes completely, so I will summarize it at this point already. So, yeah, movement, perspective was fine, movement was fine, so that was great. The attacking, as I mentioned, the queuing up of attacking, I think... it should maybe only do that if, like, the attack is already 90% through and then you click attack again, because otherwise it just takes too much and it queues up, like, a 6-second action or something, and that's a bit odd. I love the, like, the interface is great. The combat was actually pretty fun regarding the matching the different values to get the most out of it, and it's also because I checked to get past that door. I checked Zoltan Kozina's video, and he got much more in trouble because of, like, using different items and so on. So he was far less efficient than this freezing and hitting enemy and the leech, which I focused, well, not focused on, but which I kept active so that I kept regenerating HP. So I think that also helped a lot. Yeah, the combat was, as I mentioned, the attacking wasn't great, but overall the combat was fun. It was also not spammy, not too many enemies, so that was all just right. The music wasn't really superb, but it did its job. The sound effect the same, and yeah, I like that there's also, like, this story, the additional quests, and these scenes here, very well drawn. So overall, great entry. That was Goatstock by DamienDe, aka, and I think there was Poison Productions or something. Let me have a quick look. It was Poison Studios. So yeah, thanks a lot for this awesome contribution to the 2026 Game Jam. Thanks to you all for watching this episode, and if you're interested in seeing more, then make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you can check out the playlist linked down in the video description, where you can go to previous entries and also next entries if they are available already. And with that, yeah, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.